Hi there, my name is Pamela Trujillo and I work at SLT in New York City, and this is Trainer of the Month Club with Well+Good. So today we have a 15-minute video that's going to be all core, so all abs. Almost everything we do at SLT is done slow and controlled, so I'm going to count you down through everything, and then all you need for today are your mat. I like to fold mine in half so it takes up less space and you have a bit more cushioning. And then your sliders. If you don't have sliders, you can just use some small hand towels. And then also I like to use these grippy gloves just so I have a better grip because we do a lot of planking. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna start in bear. Your hands will be on the mat, feet on the sliders. Let's extend out into a high plank. So the balls of your feet are on your sliders. Extend your legs long, zip your legs together, and then now slowly start to bend your knees in slow for 2. Bend slow for 3. Bend slow for 4, and now slowly straighten your legs for 2. Straighten slow for 3. Straighten slow for 4. So as you bend your knees, keep your hips up in line with your shoulders. They can be a little higher. You just don't want to be so high that you lose the tension in your abs. So you just scoop your abs up and in, pause your knees when they're about under your hips, slowly straighten. You also want to make sure you're really pushing down in your hands to lift yourself up away from the mat, lifting out of your shoulders. We have a variation coming up in 8 seconds. You're going to hold your knees under your hips. Bend your knees, hold them under your hips in 4, 3, 2, pause, and then now we're gonna make a big circle with our feet as we slide them back. Let's do it. So big circle, slide back for 2, 3, 4, legs together. Let's do it again. Bend in slow. 2, 3, 4, pause under your hips, and then now big circle back. Do it all again. So try not to let your hips drop. You gotta keep your abs engaged here. You got 12 more. Legs go long. We just hold our high plank. We're holding the high plank, legs together. 4, 3, 2, pause. And now give me 1 plank jack with your feet on the sliders. So feet go apart, back in, pause. Now with control, keep your abs engaged. Come down to your elbows, forearm plank. Let's do that plank jack again. Apart and in, pause. Let's go back to the hands. Do it again. All right, keep going. So take that little pause in between each one. So we're walking the plank here with the plank jack. Keep your abs engaged. Try not to swing those hips too much. Don't let those hips drop. We get to lay down in 12 seconds, I know. We're gonna do some toe taps. You got 7 more, keep going. We're gonna lay down on the mat in 4, 3, 2. All right, so now we get to lay down. And then you're gonna bend your knees into tabletop position. So your knees are right over your hips, shin bones parallel to the ceiling. Lightly place your hands behind your ears. Let's lift the head, neck, and shoulders up, pause. So you're lightly touching behind your ears, not pulling on your neck, abs engaged. And then now we're just gonna lower down the right leg really slow, tap our toe. Let's do it, down 1, down 2, up 1, up 2, left side, down 1, down 2, up 1, up 2. So try to stay lifted, right? You're gonna feel those abs fire up. They probably are already. And keep it super controlled. And as you lower your leg down, press your lower back down into the mat, just so you're not in your back. And you wanna try not to bring your knee in too close to you because you're gonna lose some of that tension. I know, try to keep the head, neck, and shoulders lifted. We're almost done with center core. You got 10 more. We're gonna straighten our legs out at a diagonal, okay? Legs will go long, about a 45-degree diagonal. In 5, 4, 3, 2, let's do it. Squeeze your legs together, extend them out. Arms long, down by your hips, a few inches off the ground. Pause, squeeze your abs, let the tension build, press your lower back down, and then now give me hundreds, pump your arms just up, down, up, down, up, down. If you want more of a challenge, you can lower your legs a little lower as long as you're not in your back. If not, bring them up a little higher. You got it, stay lifted. You got 12 more, and then it's gonna be oblique V up. You're just gonna roll over onto your right side. Oblique V up, right side down on the mat. Keep going, you got 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, so you're gonna roll over onto your right side. I'm gonna turn around so I can face you. And then scoot down enough so your head is on the mat. And you're gonna extend your right arm out long, palm faces down, but then pull it down to about a 45-degree diagonal. And then now press your top hip back in space just enough so it feels like you're on the side of your right butt cheek. Your legs are long. Now lift your left arm up to the ceiling. We're gonna lift our torso and our legs at the same time, but slow. Let's do it. Up slow for 2, 3, 4. If you can't touch your legs, come down just as slow. 2, 3, 4. Option to either leave your legs a few inches off the ground, or if you need to drop them, you can drop them. So come up super slow. This one is very tempting to go fast and rep it out, but everything's slow motion. And you have your elbow here, this right one, to help you lift and keep your balance. But we don't have all of our weight in our elbow. You have your abs lifting you up and down, and your oblique working as well. In 10 seconds, we're gonna hold at the top, okay? Just really squeeze your abs. We hold at the top. In 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. I know. Now half range of motion. Let's do it. Come down halfway. Whoo, up all the way. Halfway, pause. Up all the way. You can do it. Let the tension build. Try not to run away from it, because I know you want to, I want to. You got 8 more. Full range again. We're gonna go up first. You got this. 4, 3, 2, up. Super slow, come down. Try not to plop down. 2, 3, 4. And then go for that next one. Just inhale. Lift, lower. We have 1 more hold. Just breathe. All right, it's coming in 8 seconds. 1 more time. We hold at the top. Squeeze your abs. In 4, 3, 2, let's do it. Hold at the top, that bottom leg. We're gonna lower it down just halfway. Halfway, lift up. I know, halfway, lift it up. Stay lifted. 12 more. Side plank, left elbow on the mat. You're gonna get a slider. Side plank, left elbow mat. Grab a slider. 4, 3, 2. All right. That was not easy. I know. So get a slider. Let's get our feet in the right position. So our left elbow is going to be on the mat, but you're going to put the slider under your left foot. But make sure your left heel is on there. And then your left foot will be in front of your right foot, okay? Elbow on the mat. Now, lift your hips up. There you go. So push down in your left elbow, lift up out of your shoulder. Hips nice and high. Lift that right arm up. So now, right arm, left knee. Let's bend them in towards each other. In 1, in 2, out 1, out 2. You got it. So you gotta really push down in your elbow and the side of your right foot to keep your hips from dropping here, okay? 8 more. Back to starting position. Left leg goes long. 4, 3, 2, hold. If you need to drop the top arm to support your shoulder, that's totally fine. Because now, that left foot, we're gonna slide it out in front of us with control. Let's go. Out 1, out 2. You got it. In 1, in 2. Don't let those hips drop. I know. And again, you can put your hand down if you need to. We're going to the other oblique next, okay? You got 12 seconds. You're gonna lay down, this time left side down, all right? It's gonna be that oblique V up. We lay on the mat, left side down. In 4, 3, 2, whew, all right. So I'm just gonna put this over here for when we get to that on the other side. But first, go ahead and lay down on the mat, and this time it's gonna be your left side down. So again, make sure your head's, or you're low enough, you can lay your head down. And then now once you're here, extend your left arm out long and bring your left arm down at like a 45-degree diagonal. And then now you're gonna press your top hip back in space just enough so it feels like you're on the side of your left butt cheek. Legs are straight. Let's lift that right arm up. Now we're gonna lift the torso and the legs super slow. Let's do it. Up slow. 2, 3, 4. If you can, touch your legs and lower down. 2, 3, 4. And again, you have the option to keep your legs a few inches off the ground. If you need to drop them, totally fine. Use your elbow to help you lift. But mostly it helps you with your balance here, okay? It's your abs and now this right oblique doing the work. So up, and I know it's tempting to go fast. It's also tempting to plop down, never any plopping down on SLT, right? So super controlled. You got 10 seconds, we got the first hold. All right, we're gonna hold at the top and you really squeeze your abs. In 5, 4, 3, 2, let's do it, hold. All right, half range of motion. Let's go down halfway, pause. Up all the way, I know, keep going. Take that little pause in between each one. 10 more, full range. We're gonna go up first, come down super slow. 4, 3, 2. At the top, lower down slow for 2, 3, 4, and then go for that next one. Just inhale, let's do it. Still slow. Remember, you have one more hold with this one. One more variation, and then we get to move on. All right, you ready? You got 8 seconds. One more time, say I can. One more time. We're at the top. We hold. 4, 3, 2. Let's do it. Hold at the top. Now bottom leg, you're gonna lower it down halfway, bring it back up. Halfway, bring it back up. Try to keep the rest of your body totally still. 12 more, side plank. On the right, you're gonna grab a slider. Side plank, right elbow down, we grab a slider. In 4, 3, 2, whew. All right. So now, we're gonna grab a slider. I'm gonna come over this way so I can face you. It'll be right elbow on the mat. Let's get our feet in the right position. So your right foot is gonna be on the slider. Make sure your heel is on there. And then your right foot will be in front of your left. Now let's push down on our elbow, lift up, get those hips high. So push down in your right elbow, lift out of your shoulder, hips nice and high. And then now, left arm, right leg, let's bend them in towards each other. In 1, in 2, out 1, out 2. Keep going. So you really have to push down in your elbow and also pushing down on the side of your left foot just to make sure those hips don't drop. 8 more, back to starting position. We're gonna straighten our right leg like we started. 4, 3, 2, pause. If you need to drop the top hand, you totally can to support your shoulder. If not, you can leave it lifted now. Right leg, let's kick it out. Out 1, out 2, you got it. In 1, in 2, keep those hips up. All right, we get to sit down after this. You got 12 seconds, it's gonna be high crunch. We just sit down on the end of the mat. Your feet are on the sliders. High crunch, we sit down at the end of the mat, heels on the sliders. In 4, 3, 2, all right. Whew, that was not easy, I know. So get your other slider. We're gonna sit our booty down towards the end of the mat. Your heels will be on your sliders. And then now lean your chest back right behind your hips, so we never come up more than this. Knees are bent in about halfway. Extend your arms out long. And then now let's slowly start to lean back and straighten the legs. Super slow for 2. Lean back, straighten 3. Lean back, straighten 4. Now lift your chest, bend your knees 2. 3, 4. Again, pausing your shoulders before they go past the hips so we keep some tension in your abs. Lean back, try to keep a straight spine. As you lift, aim your heart to the ceiling, grow a little bit taller through the crown of your head. So it's not that big of a range of motion. But you got 10 seconds and we're gonna hold about halfway down. Really squeeze your abs, halfway down in 4, 3, 2, halfway down, squeeze your abs. Your knees are still bent. Lower your arms so they're shoulder height. And then now we're gonna twist the upper body to the right, lift the right leg up, tap our knee to the left elbow. Let's do it. So you twist, lift your leg, tap the inside of your elbow to the other side. Twist, tap the inside of your elbow. So make sure you're still leaning back, your abs are engaged here. You got it, you got 12 more. We get to lay down for single leg stretch. We lay down, bend your knees into your chest. In 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, let's lay down. Bend your knees into your chest to start. Now lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Right hand, it goes on your right ankle. Extend your left leg out long, and then now your left hand, place it on your right knee. Pull your knee in like you're trying to hit yourself in your nose. And then now let's go ahead and switch. Pull in and switch. Pull in and switch. So every time you bend your knee, actively pull in a little bit like you're trying to hit yourself in the nose. Option to go a little bit faster here. Switch, switch, switch. You're right at the end. You got 12 seconds. It's gonna be plank to pike, hands on the mat, feet sliders. Plank to pike, hands mat, feet sliders in 4, 3, 2. All right, let's flip around. Let's get in our high plank. So your hands are on the mat, and then your feet will be on the sliders. Extend your legs out long, zip your legs together, and then now keep your legs straight and let's pike the hips up super slow for 2. Up slow for 3. Up slow for 4. Now lower the hips super slow for 2. Lower down for 3. Lower down for 4. So as you lift up, drop your head, press your chest towards your thighs, lift those heels a little higher, lower down. And you don't have to make it a big range of motion. If you don't want to, it can be smaller, but keep in mind you're right at the end. Push down in your palms, lift your chest up out of your shoulders. At the same time, you lift your hips. And then come down with control. You're almost done here. You got 8 seconds. You're gonna hold at the bottom, and then we mountain climb to finish, all right? We're gonna keep our feet on the sliders. We're at the bottom, 4, 3, 2, pause, and then as fast as you can, let's bend those knees in. One at a time, so it's right, left. You got it, keep going. So squeeze your abs, don't let those hips drop. You got 12 seconds, make yourself proud. Let's go as fast as you can. Go on, you got 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo. You are done. Awesome job. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, my name is Pamela, and I work at SLT in New York City. This has been Trainer of the Month Club with Well+Good. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.